and saying hello to Kaustav Mohanty. Hello,
Hello.
Kaustav. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm very well. So tell us about Smart Enablers and why you chose the group of the elderly, amputees, and anyone with any social or physical hand disorders to tackle everyday tasks. What motivated you to come up with that solution?
Yeah, so I would like to share my screen to show you my presentation.
Share away. You are co-host.
Okay, so as you explained, my invention is called the Smart Enablers. So basically, I chose the age group of the elders or people who have hand disorders or amputees, so that because they can struggle to do everyday tasks like cleaning dishes or dispensing salt or pepper or cleaning any surface in general. So a couple of years ago, I read a couple articles from the U.S. Census explaining how the world is changing and it's the amount of elderly people are starting to increase. And like in 2019-ish, we were around the halfway mark where it was 50-50. Um, so the main the main motivation for me were my grandparents and great grandfather. So they really not encouraged me, but motivated me to start it. So the inventions include the Smart Gloves 3.0, the Smart Wand, the Smart Pepper and Salt Grinder. And I also added a couple more through the invention process. So I actually put these in the invention convention, and I participated in the Connecticut State Invention Convention, as well as the National State Invention Convention last year. So I explained how I was inspired by my great grandfather and grandparents. So 2 years ago, 2017, I went to India, where my family is from, to celebrate my great grandfather's 100th birthday. And he's extremely independent, and he just wants to do everything himself. But he struggles to do a lot of things, like a lot of elders do. So I decided to make the first edition of the Smart Enablers in 2017. It was called the Dishwashing Gloves 10,000, which you're going to learn about later. So the pieces of the puzzle I used were a couple cleaning materials, a motor, a glove, as well as an ESP82 unit, which is how it connects to Google and Alexa, which you'll also see soon. So the purpose is to never struggle washing dishes or any surface with hand disorders. And this is how I made it. Basically, I bought all the items, then attached the batteries to the motor to make sure it spins. Then I connected the wheel and other material. So I repurposed materials from cars, RC cars, and I attached that to the motor so that it would spin. And then and then I attached the cleaning material to it, which was attached with magnets so you can change them. So as it spun, the cleaning material spun along with it, and you could clean the dishes. So the first one I'm going to show you here is sorry, 1 second. I'm really sorry about this.
It's okay. Take your time. We'll just talk about you a little bit.
We'll talk smack about you.
Oh, he's back.
I'm back.
He's going to hurry up now, Jim, because he said that. He's like, oh, no.
Life happens, Kaustav.
Sorry. So I used all those materials, and then this here is the model. So as you can see, the wheel right here.
Wow.
Then this is all the electronics. The ESP82 wireless unit is the green right there, and then it's all wired up to a portable battery used for charging phones, but I use it to power this. So it uses Google and Alexa. So I'll give it a go. Alexa, turn
Hold
the
it back.
Smart Gloves 3.0 on.
Isn't it a pepper grinder?
No, Smart Gloves 3.0.
Sorry, I didn't find a device named Smart Plug 3.0.
Alexa, turn the Smart Glove 3.0 on.
Did you mean pepper grinder?
Smart Glove 3.0. There we go.
Okay.
There it is.
Alexa
Yeah.
and Google have a lot of technical issues where it sometimes mishears you, especially if you have an accent.
Awesome. Oh, do not fret. That was amazing to watch.
Yeah.
Do not fret.
Thank you.
I can't even get my TV turned on, let alone something like that.
So as I explained, I use an ESP8266 Wi-Fi unit board to help it use it with Google Mini and Alexa. So this is the description. If you want, you can read it. I'll just give the basic gist. I made the Smart Enablers, Smart Go 3.0, the Smart Salt and Pepper Grinders, and the Smart Wand. Smart Wand is a bit too big for me to show on Zoom, so I won't be able to show that to you.
Wait, it's not Alexa's fault. You've invented so many things. Alexa doesn't know which one you're talking about.
Yeah.
Own that. Own that. That is the truth.
So yeah. So basically the way the ESP8266 Wi-Fi board works is through your Wi-Fi unit, home Wi-Fi. It goes to your carrier, which then goes to Google and Alexa, which is shown through this diagram. Next, I guess I'll show you the Smart Pepper Grinder, also powered by a wireless portable battery. The pepper is located in this unit. This is a motored pepper grinder. Usually you would push a button on the top, but I rigged it to have a ESP82 unit on top. Okay. Hey Google, turn the pepper grinder on.
Sorry, I can't reach pepper grinder right now.
Okay,
Please try
yeah.
again.
Google has some issues. I think it's related to the amount of people using it.
Google doesn't like pepper.
Turn the pepper grinder on.
Okay.
So I put it into my hand. Okay, I cannot show you, but yeah, I don't want to spill it all over my computer.
I think Google needs to pay for your college education.
Yeah, Gmail has always had some issues for me in this time, so it's something with Google. So I also made a smart mitten in case elders could not really bend their hands to fit the accommodations for the glove. So it just uses an oven mitt so that the hands can stay a bit more straight. And this is for like surfaces, for dusting. Alexa, turn the smart mitten on.
Okay.
Okay. And then finally, I made a smart shoe polisher. So if you want to polish your shoe, what's happening? Okay. So this is the shoe polisher, and it's just going to spin so you can polish your shoes. Alexa, turn the shoe polisher on.
Okay.
And then you put your shoe there along with some shoe varnish.
Question.
Yeah.
Kaustav, it's going to stop Google from allowing you to hold your little brother down. Turn shoe polisher on because I must torture him now. How are you going to anticipate that use?
So Google and Alexa do have voice recognition at some extent. Yeah.
They won't turn.
So
And the smart wand, it uses an extendable paint roller. You can extend it with a button, and it'll extend. And then I just attached a motor and the same rig as the gloves, and it'll spin a duster, and you can reach hard-to-reach surfaces like ceilings and walls.
All right, we have 4 minutes. Okay, dog, we're going to finish this up.
Yep. So during these times, this can really help. So elders and amputees might be like stuck at home, with not a lot of help. So with smart assistants, they can clean surfaces and walls and things without having to get help from others to help with social distancing. And yeah, that for these times in COVID-19. So now in the last 3 minutes, I'm just going to explain the timeline. So in 2016 to 2017, fourth grade, let's see if I can zoom in like I did before. No. Okay, no. Okay, I just went back. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so I started in fourth grade, where I made this dishwashing gloves 10,000. It was just a clean material attached to a glove with a lot of other materials on the fingers to help you without having to run or scramble around finding other materials. Then last year, 2 years ago, fifth grade, I'm turning 5, I made something very similar to these inventions with the gloves, where you just push a button and then it would start spinning. Then this year was the first year I added other things like a shoe polisher or pepper grinders, so that it would start spinning and you could grind them along with the gloves. So yeah, that's basically it. And then I also made a website. I'll show in 2 minutes. I also have a YouTube channel.
Can I share that on YouTube?
Yeah. Can you see
Right.
the website or?
Not yet.
There we go. That should be it. Can you see the website now? It should be
yes.
smart. Okay, good. So I made a website on Google Sites. It explains the mission of the invention, all of the inventions, descriptions, smart mitten, smart pepper grinder, and all of that. You can email me if you have any questions, and this is the feedback for the website. This is a history that I explained at the presentation. The purchase site is not yet available because I have not gotten to that stage yet. Frequently asked questions, none has been asked. My email is kmorigami@gmail.com if you want to ask any after this. And then the YouTube demonstrations. Can you see the YouTube page or?
Slowly. Got it.
Okay. So this is my the page. You can see the demonstrations of everything. I also made a smart water dispenser, but yeah, I made one of these. I didn't want to risk spilling water onto the computer while holding it up, so.
Good choice.
So Kaustav, real quick, while you're doing that, how old are you?
I'm 12 years old.
You're 12 years old, and you've made these products already?
Yes,
Wow.
I made these in 6th grade when I was 11.
Yeah. I think I made a bird feeder in 6th grade, and it probably didn't even work. Alex, what do you think about this stuff, my friend?
Just how you take ideas from what people need, and you just take that and make it. Just,
The empathy, Kaustav, your empathy is off the charts. You really
In 4th and 6th grade, 4th and 5th grade, I ran me and my friends ran a system where we would help teachers after school, because the students would usually leave a mess in the room. We would help them sweep and everything. And yeah, that was really fun. I just like helping people.
Wow, awesome. Awesome, Kaustav.
All right. So we have a few house cleaning things to do here. Alex, we're running out of time with you, aren't we?
yes.
We're only on here for an hour. That's a bummer. I really love hanging out with you on here. You're an awesome.
Yeah. And I mentioned, Alex, if you want to hang around, you can. You're awesome. Great job co-hosting. But if you want to hang around and listen in or help out, you certainly are welcome, my friend.
You're most welcome. Kaustav, thank you. I hope everyone on YouTube watching this follow Kaustav's website. My boy is a genius.